So what happened in 1981 where you had to do 14 years in prison?
I got hooked up with a certain individual that was in San Diego, and he wasn't, how can I say, our reflection. And, you know, he just gave me a deal on a whole bunch of bud, weed, trash cans full. The hustler came there. Some other people, they sold rocks. The street got to the point that on the street, it was like we consider here around here as the elders spoke like, no, y'all take that shit off the street, and we took it to the alley. That alley turned out to be a multi-million-dollar alley. Everything was sold out this alley. Stolen car parts. Anything that we can get our hands on to make money, that's what it was, hustling. It was hustling. Some of us had jobs, but we were still hustling.
So you got 14 years for hustling?
Mm-hmm. For hustling. I got caught up in a car ring and some, really got caught going across the state line with some narcotics and some guns and so.
So which prison did you do most of your time in?
Solidad Central, D-Wing.
Did they have a lot of Bloods on that yard in the 80s?
It was basically, back then doing it, they had their own unit, we had our own unit. Sometimes it was mixed up, you know, sometimes it was not, so, you know.
You was there when you were allowed to wear your colors at Solidad.
Yeah, my name around like, you know, flagging, yeah, so.
Okay. Before you went to prison in 81, did Raymond Street Hustlers have any casualties between 78 and 81? Was there any issues?
Was it Lee? Look, was it Lee? Was it Lee that got shot first? Huh?
Dontrell, he said.
Dontrell? Okay. All right.
What year was Dontrell? Oh, that's in the 90s?
That's in the 90s,
okay.
Yeah. It wasn't the only casualty we had over here was, it wasn't no gunshot, it was car accidents, you know, yeah, a couple of years, so as far as like during that era, it's like, yeah, you know, I wasn't here.
Now, were there any issues with the Raymond Avenue Crips, with you guys taking on the name Raymond Avenue Hustlers? Did you guys ever, in the late 70s, in your period?
I was talking with somebody from the Avenues, you know, they was wondering if we wanted to, you know, sort of piece it up since they Raymonds, you know, they was Raymond Avenues and we Raymonds. But, you know, some of the homies said, nah, we the only independent hustler set in Compton. The only one. There's no other hustler sets in Compton, none.
So when you came home in '95, what changed when you first came home? What did you see? What was so different?
During that time, Pop busted out with what's that California Dream?
That was in February '96.
96. All right. So doing from 95 to 96, I was over here. I didn't know it was off the chain like that. But like I said, it is what it is, you know.
You came home to an active
Yeah,
LA, Compton.
yeah. Compton thing, the Compton thing.
So what kind of information were you getting in prison during those 14 years about what was happening on the streets?
It was mostly I was hearing, we was getting bits and pieces of the newspaper. It was like they had a name for Compton. It was called Mini Kuwait. What's that? Kuwait. Yeah, this was like off the. They had tried to put a name on it. They was calling them back then. They was calling them urban terrorists. You know, because you know, it was back in that day. If we want you, we gonna get you. We coming to get you. We see you, we gonna get you. You know. So now, things done got. People, innocent people getting it, you know, that's a huge loss of life, you know.
Now you mentioned you got the Raymond Street Hustler tattoo. Do you remember what year you got that and who put it on you?
Let me see who put this up here. I got this in the pen.
Oh.
I sure did. I got this in the pen. 85.
And since it went from Raymond Street Hustler to Compton Crip, do you embrace the Crip part? Do you consider yourself a Crip, or you just say I'm just a hustler? What do you consider yourself today?
Well, I'm always a hustler. I'm an OG hustler. I was I'm OG hustler, you know. But I'm also this here too. I'm an original West Park boy, but I'm also a hustler too.
Well, let's go through the changes over the year. You West Park boy, then West Park Piru, Raymond Street Hustlers, then you came home to Raymond Street Compton Crips.
Compton Crips. It is what it is.
Now